Hi, second grade. We are going to go over lesson 11-3, add up to subtract on an open number line. So the last lesson that I taught, we were just subtracting on an open number line. So now we are going to add up because our brains trigger that you like to add, most people like to add rather than subtract. So whenever you think of the problem, you're like, okay, what is 5 minus 3? You think to yourself, okay, 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay, so 5 minus 3 equals 2. That's how some of our brains work to trigger. So that's why we're going to be working with add up to subtract on an open number line. Because some people just work that way. That's how their brains work. So we are going to be working with addition with subtraction. So the first thing that we want to do is write our problem down on our open number line. So we are going to put 440 on the right because that is our larger number, our bigger number. And then we're going to put 320 down on the left side because that's our smaller number, or has less value than 440. So we are going to add up now. So first I'm going to start with hundreds. So we're going to go to 100. So we're going to add 100 right here. Add 100. So now we're at 420 because you add 100 to 320, you get 420. So now I'm going to add by tens next because we can't add by hundreds anymore. We're going to go over 440. So now we're going to add by tens. We have 110, which gives us 430, 430, and I'm going to write right up here, we added 10, and now we're going to add another 10, and look at that, we landed on 440 by just adding another 10. So now we are going to look at our answers up here, or what we added, how many we added. So we added 100 plus 10 plus one more 10. All right, so we are going to add those all together. So 100 plus 10 equals 110. 110 plus 10 more equals 120. So that is our answer for our subtraction problem. And I always check my work. So I'm going to make sure that this is the correct answer. So starting from top to bottom, subtracting 0 minus 0 equals 0. Check. 4 minus 2 equals 2. Check. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Check. So we know our answer is correct. 440 minus 320 equals 120. All right, now we're going to do this problem together. So I want you guys to write this problem out on your paper and also draw this open number line. So you're going to put your larger number up top, 578, and then you're going to put your smaller number or the less value number on the bottom, which is 162. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start with hundreds. So we're going to go 100 to give us 262. Another 100 to give us 362. Another 100 to give us 462. And another 100 to give us 562. And we're going to stop there with the hundreds because we are at 500. And that's where we needed to get to from our other add-in that we were adding, 578. All right, and I'm just going to label these that these were hundreds. And now we're going to go by tens. So I'm going to go 10, which gets us to 572. And I'm going to stop there too because we have a 7 right here. So if we go to 80, then we're past that number. So I'm going to stop right there for the tens. And now we're just going to count by ones. So we have 572, 573, 574, 575, 576, 577, 578. So let's count how many jumps we made there. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we're going to add all of these numbers together. So we had 400, so 400 equals 400, right? Because if you look up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 400, so 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100 equals 400. And then we only have 110. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 ones. So we're going to add these numbers together. So 400 plus 10 equals 410. 410 plus 6 equals 416. So we are going to go and write that down over there. And then remember, we are always going to check our work. So we're going to subtract going straight down. 8 minus 2 equals 6, check. 7 minus 6 equals 1, check. 5 minus 1 equals 4, check. So our answer, 578 minus 162 equals 416. All right, last but not least, you guys are going to do this problem on your own. So you guys are going to write down your larger number on the top, which is 879. And then you're going to write your less value number or your smaller number on the bottom, which is 721. And I want you guys to pause the video and do this one on your own. And then once you have completed it, go ahead and press play. All right, so we're going to start with our hundreds. First, we're going to add 100, and we're going to stop right there because we are at 800 now. We're at 821. So we're going to stop right there because our larger number, or our add-in, is 800. So we can't go to 900 because then we won't get to that number. Now we're going to add by 10. So we have 831, 841, 851, 861, and 871. And we're going to stop there because if you look at our tens place and our add-in, there's only 70. So we are only going to jump up to 70. All right, now we need to count by ones to get to 879. So now we're going to start at 871 and count by ones. So we have 871, 872, 873, 874, 875, 876, 877, 878, 879. All right, let's count how many. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we are going to add all those together. So we have 100 plus, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we're adding 55. Tens equals 50. So 100 plus 50 equals 150. And then we have 8 ones. So you're going to add 8 ones down here. So 150 plus 8 equals 158. Kudos to you if you got this question correct. If not, that's okay. Just switch it. All right, so we're going to put our answer in right here, and then we're always going to check our work. So we're going to subtract going straight down. 9 minus 1 equals 8, correct. 7 minus 2 equals 5, correct. 8 minus 7 equals 1, correct. So our answer, 879 minus 721 equals 158. All right, guys, I hope that helped with adding up to subtract on an open number line. I'll see you guys later.